Hey, what's up guys? It's Zach and welcome to a brand new video. It's been a while and yeah, my upload schedule is whack, dude. Like I don't know what else to say. But look at this webcam. You don't see my actual face, but consultation. Anyway, today you're probably like, why webcam anyway? We're going to be going over WandaVision episode 1 and 2. Now, I just finished watching them. I gotta remember, the camera's over here. My monitor's right here, but the camera's right there. I just finished watching WandaVision episode 1 and 2, 5 minutes ago. It took me 5 minutes to get everything set up here. And it was interesting. I can't even lie. It looks very promising here. We're gonna swap over to this right here. Now, this is basically what they look like in episode 1 and 2, and they're basically like, how do I put this, a 50 show, 50 shitsy show in the first episode. You know, Wanda in her old-timey dress, my man's in the blazer. I don't think that's called a blazer, but who cares. Anyway, we get introduced to this character right here. Yeah, Angus, there we go. Thank you. I didn't even remember her name. Her name is Angus. Apparently, she's some WandaVision character. She's a Marvel character that I do not know about. I'm not gonna search up right now. I want to find out through the show who she is. But yeah, she's basically like you guys have watched that old show Married with Children, and how Patty. I don't think her name was Patty, but my dude, the main cast, the wife, right? The wife in the main cast had a friend who was next door, who would always come over. That's who she reminds me of, at least. She constantly talks about her husband, Ralph. I feel like Ralph is important. To her character, who she is in the more universe. Ralph is probably so important, I don't know. But, yeah. The main plot of the first episode is my boy Vision here, right? My boy Vision is working at some computing service, right? And my boy's stellar at his job, of course. And there's a heart on a calendar that they have in their kitchen. Wanda thinks it's a anniversary. That's why we see her dressed like this. Now, she thinks it's an anniversary, but my boy Vision goes to work. He's thinking, like, what is it? What is it? Then he remembers his boss comes in, Mr. Hartman. And he's like, oh, heart, that's what it was for. And that means he was supposed to have dinner with them, right? Now, back to this chick. She goes over to Wanda and Vision's house. Them two are talking about how to properly enjoy your anniversaries and stuff like that, whatnot. And she's like, a married men live twice as longer as single men. Ho, ho, ho. She tells Wanda this. And you'll remember that for later. Now, we go back to my boy Vision, right? He comes home and he brings in, I don't have a picture. I should have probably been way more prepared for this. But he comes back with, oh, hold on, that's a good picture for later. Anyway, he comes back with his wife, not his wife, his boss and the boss's wife. There we go, the boss and the boss's wife. And Wanda comes trying to, in how in anime sometimes they go like behind you, put your hands over their eyes, like, guess who, Nin-chan? She basically does that to the dude's boss, right? And the dude's boss like, hey yo, what the, And my boy Vision, right, being the genius that he is, comes up on the spot that she's from Europe, and that's a European greeting. So yeah, the wife does it to Wanda, look, comedy gag. Did I mention they have a laugh track? And the laugh track actually works. Like, it's not like Nickelodeon laugh tracks where it's just playing every 2 seconds, but like when there's an actual joke and it's actually pretty funny, they play a laugh track, and it actually made me laugh. I cannot lie. Anyway, so Wanda has to go to the kitchen, make dinner, and then what's her face comes and helps. This one, Wanda calls her over to bring her some food to cook, right? And basically, Wanda messes it all up. Doesn't cook any of the stuff that Angus here suggested. And because of this, Wanda ends up making bacon eggs and toast. I think it was. I'm not sure if there was toast, but it was like bacon and eggs for dinner. And Boss Man, right, and his wife asked Wanda, "Oh, how long you been together? Why did you decide to come here?" And these two start like freaking out, right? Start straight spazzing. And then the boss getting angry. He's like, "Tell me where you came from." You know, he chokes on his food because he's a retarded retard. Oh, yes, a retarded retard. Good one, me. Anyway, he starts choking on his food. It gets like real dark for a second. In my case, at least, I was thinking. Because Wanda and Vision were just standing there like staring, like just staring at what was happening. Not moving, not anything, right? Remember, these guys are Avengers. They save people. And, Wanda has to be like, Vision, help him. And then Vision, you know, using his intangibility, sticks his hand in, gets the food out, and yada yada, saves the day. Now, I believe after that, these two go back to this thing. They sit down, and Wanda creates some rings for them to, and, they sit happily ever after on the thing, and they smile at the camera. Episode ends. Now, nothing really interesting in this episode happened, like Easter egg wise, besides, you know, the Angus chick, who I still don't know who she is. I don't want to Google it. I wanna wait to see who it is, because the show's 100% gonna tell us. I want the show to tell us. So I don't know who she is, but I've heard that she's very important to like Wanda's lore. I'm not a big Scarlet Witch person. Before I really just got introduced to her during the Avengers Age of Ultron, so I'm not really a lore expert on her, right? But like, okay, there was this one thing I do remember. There was this dude at my boy Vision's job, though. Hold on, I'm gonna Google it here, cause he reminded me of someone. The wild thornberries, right? Dude, he reminded me of some dude. The dad! There we go. He reminded me of the dad. Dude's looking like this, I swear to you. Yo. Yo, my hands was looking straight up like this. I swear to God he was. Like, dude, I feel bad for the actor. I'm making fun of an actor here. But I swear my man's look like this. Okay. So, yeah, that's basically what happened right there in the first episode. Now, the second episode is where it gets real interesting, because we're introduced to this chick right here. Dobby. Alright, her name was Dobby, I think, or Denny? Dobby Denny? Anyway, she's like a PTA member, right? She's like a PTA member, it seems, you know? We know what I mean. You know what I mean. That one PTA mom who takes everything seriously but is in charge of everyone else. It's like that one movie, Bad Moms. Like, you guys remember that movie? Bad Moms, PTA, Bad Lady. Can I find a picture of her? Yeah, this one. This is who she reminds me of. This lady was like the antagonist of the film. She was like the PTA mom that everyone hates, and that's who she reminds me of, right? Anyway, we get introduced to her when Wanda ends up going to a PTA meeting after my boy Vision has to leave for some work, right? We also get introduced to this lady, LaQuista? I can't remember her name. Yikes. Yeah, I'm really good at these reviews, if you can't tell. But we get introduced to her and Wanda become actual good friends, right? Now, later on in this episode, actually, no. Let me backtrack it. Before she even goes to this PTA meeting, after Vision leaves the house, she finds I think I saw a picture of it here on the site. Yeah, she finds this. And when I saw this, I was like, yo, what's going on? Because on the side of this, dude, actually, next week, if I can somehow find a way to do it, I'm gonna do a live reaction to this. I'm gonna do a live stream of me watching the next episode. Anyway, on the side of this, right, there's the symbol of a circle and a sword in the middle. So I should have Googled it, right? And it was this one. It's the sword logo, right? The Sentient World Observation Response Department, right? Now, at the end of Spider-Man Far From Perfect, we find Nick Fury is on board the Shield station, in outer space. Now, this ties into when she was back with dude, I should have bookmarked these photos. But this right? At this meeting, after she talks with LaShonda, right? I don't know if that's her name. I'm just call her LaShonda. After she talks with LaShonda, everyone leaves. Wanda stays behind, talks with this lady. Then the radio goes off, and it's like, Wanda, who's doing this to you? Can you hear us? Now, I'm pretty sure that Sword trying to contact Wanda, right? And I'm pretty sure that might be Phil Coulson. That might be the boy Coulson, because Phil Coulson, I believe, is in charge of Sword, or is like it helps with Sword, right? It might not be him, but I'm assuming it is. But she was with this chick, and then like the glass breaks, her hand gets cut, blood, whatnot, and then she makes a joke. She's like, "Oh, Wanda, do you know how a housewife's supposed to clean up a red stain from a white dress?" Oh, she pulls it to herself after Wanda tried to give help with her cut. And yeah, that was really interesting, cause I had to actually Google this, cause I was thinking about where that logo was from. I'm like, yo, that's Sword, right? You can see I should have Marvel circle with a sword in the middle symbol. So yeah, that was the Sword logo. So yeah, here we go. This is what I thought Phil Coulson. Yeah, Phil Coulson, but they work with Shield, right? They work with a Sword. My bad, Sword, Shield, Sword and Shield. Jesus, come on, interesting names, Marvel. But it's a cool acronym anyway. So I think Phil Coulson was the one trying to help her. Anyway, midway through the episode, there's a commercial. There was also a commercial in the first episode. I think each episode is gonna have like a commercial that alludes to something. Because in the first commercial, it was a Stark Industries toaster, dude. The Toaster 2000, they were calling it. And I found that interesting. They have a toaster commercial, dude. And then it was cooking the toast, and then it was taking a while, and then it cut to the camera angle of the woman who was in the commercial just staring. I found that super funny for some reason. But yeah, now this is why I mentioned those commercials. Second episode commercial had this. It was a Striker watch. Now it wasn't spelled like Striker like this, I think. I don't know. But I heard Striker and immediately thought William Stryker. Now, for those of you that don't know, William Stryker is this dude, right? The Joe Biden looking motherfucker. Who hates mutants. This dude hates mutants with a passion. And I'm pretty sure his son is a mutant. If I'm not mistaken, right? Now, you guys, I don't know. You guys watch the X-Men movies, I'm assuming. And this guy was played by people. Hold on. Wait. Here we go. You guys remember any of these guys? X-Men, X2, X-Men, Origins of Wolverine. A lot of you might remember him. Unfortunately, remember him. But, yeah. William Stryker, dude, hates X-Men with a passion. You see, he is usually depicted as an animated X-Men. He's also the father of Jason Stryker. Jason Stryker! Dude. I swear Jason Stryker is a mutant. I swear to you, Jason Stryker is a mutant. Yup, Jason Stryker. Yup. Mutant son. There you go. Yep, his son is a mutant, but he hates mutants so bad. And, yeah. He's usually, the guy with the government. Well, not with the government, but with his own, private organization trying to, like create the ultimate mutant to kill mutants and stuff like that, right? If any of you guys watched X-Men Origins Wolverine, unfortunately, you know that he gathered all X-Men, a bunch of X-Men DNA, combined it into one thing, called that thing Deadpool, right? Yeah, we don't talk about that, but yeah, he tries to create the ultimate mutant a lot to kill all mutants, because he hates mutants, right? And what else happened? Oh yeah. Back to this browser. Let's see here. Yup, they go to a magic show, right? Now my boy Vision, you're like, yo, my boy Vision, he ain't dapper. He ain't dapper like that, even though he's Vision, right? So, he goes to a neighborhood lookout thing, thinking it was gonna be serious, right? No, not at all. The boys were just chilling, right? They called it that so they can like chill, I guess. Like my boy Vision, when he pulled up at the thing to do the talent show, he's like, "Me and the boys." So that was funny. But one of them give him gum, right? And that gum, they do a little cool animatic for it too. The gum enters him and clogs up his system, so he's acting all wonky. And it's just hilarious. So, also during this talent show, they're doing a magic act, as you can tell, by the stunning, the beautiful, the amazing Elizabeth Olsen in her assistant's outfit. They basically do a bunch of stuff. Vision takes it all to the extreme, of course, because he's janked up, and he ends up flying. Wanda ties a rope behind him, like it looks like it was a rope pulled. He lifts up a piano. Wanda turns it into a cardboard cutout, and then we go back to the Thornberry guy, be like, "Oh, that was my grandmother's piano," you know, a little joke. And he also uses his intangibility to put his hat through his chest and come out through the other side. And Wanda somehow, they somehow believed it, right? Wanda just pull back the curtain and show a bunch of mirrors. And one girl's like, "Yo, I don't think that's how mirrors work." And then Dobby's like, "Yo, shut up and enjoy it." But yeah, let me go to this right here. Now, this is the beginning of the episode. That's how they're sleeping, right? But at the end, well, not the end. Well, kind of towards the end. Yeah, kind of towards the end, we see them one bed sleeping together. Vision's like, "Wanda, will you turn the lights out?" She's like, "Yes." Right? She turns the lights out, then to get under the covers. And we cut to the next morning where Wanda is actually... Wait. Okay, I see that. But anyway, Wanda is pregnant. And we're most likely going to see her give birth to, the twins. Now, I remembered something about them twins being, like, super powerful, but can't remember. I feel like she's going to name one of those twins, what's Quicksilver's real name? Max? It's not Max Maximoff, is it? I don't think so. But I feel like she might name one of them after Quicksilver to pay homage to him, a little Easter egg for that. But real quick, what is this about David Schwimmer? Ain't no way. What? Oh, well, this helps actually. That's not David Schwimmer, I think. But this guy it looks like like the dude from the Thornberries, bro. You can't tell me that he does not, dude. But like, yeah, I think that's it. Also at the talent show they did the like, "Watch my assistant disappear," but it's Vision messed it up, so Wanda transported her friend LaQuisha into the box. Simple majestic stuff. Majestic. What's majestic? Magic like stuff. And yeah, I think that's it. I think that's everything important that happened in episodes 1 and 2. 1 and 2. You can't even see over here. Why am I doing stuff over here? There we go. Episodes 1 and 2. And yeah, I think that's everything. Uh if I did end up missing something like important without, if it comes to Agnes, do not tell me anything. I swear to God, don't tell me anything about Agnes, right? But if I did miss anything else, please let me know in the comment section down below if you do know anything about the characters or anything I didn't see or notice. But also, real quick before I end this video, there's something interesting about the ending, like the credit scene, because there's two credit scenes. There's the like yeah, Marvel movies, they have their cool animated credit scenes and then no black and white text, you know? Like their text scene is like, oh! Oh! I almost forgot! At the end of episode 1, there's something really, really interesting. It shows the credits rolling, right? But then someone's watching it on a TV. And I don't know who that is. I think that's Sword, right? Watching it on the TV. I don't know. I'm so confused about that. But yeah, I almost forgot that. That's one of the most important things. Someone's watching their show on the TV, right? Not like they're watching everything we're watching on a TV to them in their universe, which is you know, yeah. I think that's it now, right? Yeah. I think that's all I can remember. I as you can tell, I did not write a script for this. I was thinking about writing a script for this, but then I'm like, nah, I'm just speak from the head, top of the head, you know. So yeah, thanks to everyone for watching. If you enjoyed it, you leave a like. You know, you can subscribe to, if you want to, of course. But if you do decide to turn the post on the bell thingy, right? The bell thingy. To catch up on a new video whenever I drop one of those. Those seems like a fucking rarity nowadays.